3XT here. Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm finally shooting the range test for the GT1. Yes, I'm going to be going from Seattle to Mercer Island, and let's see how far we can go. So for the route, you can see here we're going from Capitol Hill Light Rail Station to the Starbucks on Mercer Island. So we're going to do a round trip, and I'm actually going to take the light rail from my house because I'm not going to go all the way to the Starbucks. I won't make it round trip. And it's only about 20 kilometers, as you can see here. So 12 miles. So theoretically, you should be able to do this 3 times plus. But we both know you're not going to get that much range because of the weather, and also you have some hills. You have about dropping 200 meters and then you're going up 200 meters. So there's some terrain to deal with. Yeah, I'm going to run the battery down as much as I can. I'm starting at 100%, which I'm showing you right here. And the idea is just to see how well it performs in a real world environment. Since I weigh about 80-90 kilograms, about, what is that, 160, 180? I don't know. I'll calculate it later. I wanted to show you guys what I'm actually weighing with my gear on before I head out. And that is, wow, it's a lot. Check that out. I am over 100 kilograms, which is 220 pounds, which is, yes, let's be frank, is way over the actual, I would say, average rider's weight, to be honest. So yes, you're going to get much better range, realistically, if you are like, 150, I'd say. I'm not sure what the average rider's weight is, but yeah, keep that in mind. You'll probably get at least 20-30% or more range if you're the average rider weight that Segway is calculating 70 kilometers with. The GT1 originally gets about 70 kilometers or about 44 miles, 43.4 miles, whatever. So in real world conditions though, I'm expecting to get about half of that or less because I have gone to Mercer Island once already and I got much less than that. So of course, if you encounter hills and stuff, things like that really eat the GT1's battery faster because it is so heavy already. Hey, something else I failed to mention in the first part, the weather. The temperature, of course, makes a massive dent in how long your battery lasts and what kind of range you get. What's the weather today here in Seattle? It is 10 Celsius, which is quite cold. I don't know, it's like 50, 60 Fahrenheit. I'm not going to get as good range, of course. They probably tested the range out when it was a nice sunny day and like 75 Fahrenheit. So keep that in mind. Temperature drops, your range drops really fast. See you guys on the road. All right, made it to Capitol Hill Station, and this is where we start the ride. And so, yeah, weather's not looking great, but let's get going and see you on the road. Not one way, Nimrod. Alright, well, I'm on the road, and as always, safety. So use the darn light in front, whatever safety gear that you can. It's gonna be quite windy. It's unavoidable. I'm also going to be shooting, should say the scooter is in, going to be in eco mode. Actually, scratch that. I'll keep it in sport mode, but I'm just going to go easy on the throttle. At least until I get closer to the bridge. Alright, let's do it. Here, 12. Also to note, I've got the energy recovery on the maximum, so I'll try to save that juice whenever I can. I am stopped on the side of the road, yes, to swap to my wireless mic, my Hollyland, which is working in other parts of the video, but for some reason this clip, it totally got wrecked. Anyways, I am continuing on along 12th Street and, you know, just cruising. It is cold. I'm in sport mode. I'm just kind of chill speed, conserve battery, you know, use gravity mostly to go down the hill. Staying around 35 to 38, 35 to 40, I would say, kilometers an hour. Just cruising. You know, luckily there's a bike lane there, so I can take advantage of that. Some traffic, not too bad. Very cold, a lot of wind. I would say the bumps, I definitely noticed these bumps because I had the tires pumped up to 37.5 psi. You do have to be careful on 12. There's a lot of just a lot of traffic. People popping in and out on cars. Past the train tracks there. Nice little bumpity bump. And now we're almost coming up to the bridge. This is the big intersection. I forget what street this is, but carry on. Just waiting for the light here. Carrying on here, I like this part. Actually has a separated bike path, thank goodness. And on the right, you know, this is crossing 90 here finally. And I wanted to try to turn over to look at, you know, T-Mobile Park and got Lumen Field and stuff. I got a little bit of a shot. Unfortunately, the camera was just a bit too low in this area. But anyways, right over this bridge is fun, especially, you know, when the weather's good. Weather was just not great, typical Seattle cloudy weather, unfortunately. And even though the weather is getting better as we get closer to summer. Okay, and finally getting to the intersection there where I go down the hill to finally get on the bike path, or the people-bike path. And this is actually where it starts. So this is a nice dedicated lane for runners, bikers, walkers, everything. So I'm just cruising along here. At this point it's more chill because, you know, you're off the road. And yeah, just rolling along. It's nice to not be using much juice here. Of course it's not a test, it's not a real test, range test when you're going downhill, because it's not really, a lot of it's like regen. You can actually let off the throttle a lot here. I'm just kind of cruising along, getting up speed a bit, 44 kilometers an hour. Chillin'. Unfortunately, I did not know that this whole time the audio was messed up. There you can see on the left again, it's that cool Korean pavilion, because it's a sister park. That's pretty cool. Okay, finally we're next to, this is the first section where you're next to 90, or so like on the same level. And then it's got a crossover. Still going around. Alright, I'm going to bypass some of this. And at this point, you're finally getting up to the crossing of where it connects to, I believe it's called Sam Smith Park. Yes, now I remember. Sam Smith. Alright, and waiting for the light here. And I might have just blown through it because I was annoyed. Oh yes, I did. Alright. Carry on. Alright, and yes, I'm about to stop shortly because before I go through the tunnel. Luckily that I did, so that I realized the audio was messed up. And here we're going to switch back to the working audio. Here we go.
Okay, I'm part way into the ride, and I had kind of a disaster. The audio was being wreckage. Anyways, I think I got it working now. We're at 85%. 85%, and I'm about to cross the bridge. It says 58 kilometers left. Let's do it. Alright, let's hit it. Let's continue. Yeah, we had some foul up with the audio. Foul up with the audio, but good at working now. So let's continue. Let's do this. Through the bridge. Hit the light on. Test out my horn. I'm just gonna cruise on cruise control at 40 right now, which is pretty fast, frankly. Let's drop it to 35. I feel like if you're cruising at 40, you're really gonna eat your range fast. All right, out the tunnel. This is a nice little spot, actually, with a view of the bridge. You can see that a bit. All right, well, that's where we're going. Let's do it. Hit it, hit it. So as I cross the bridge, I'm also going to keep it pretty moderate pace. I'm not going to be going maximum speed because, like I said, it's going to eat the shit out of the battery, so no. So let's keep it 35-ish probably on cruise. Now this would be gorgeous actually on a sunny day. Unfortunately, I don't have that luxury now. You know, it's spring in Seattle. It's still wacko, schizophrenic weather. So we're just dealing with it. Keep going. There's a fork in the road up here. We're just going straight. Okay, and we are officially on Mercer Island. And I am steady on with, right now, 33 kilometers an hour. Once I get to this top of this little hill bit, I'm actually going to stop and adjust the camera. So the first, I would say first upper 50% of the battery usage, I would say you get, it's pretty steady. For me, it seems to decline rapidly, more rapidly in the second half of the battery. That's for sure. All right, let's stop and adjust. Make a minor adjustment on the camera. This is my DJI Action 4, and I actually have it connected to my, right now I'm running a Colllddd mic. So I got the typical USB-C adapter and a TRRS, blah, 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 technical stuff, but TRRS cable. Going into the, I hope I can go this way, I think so. So that's a USB-C cable, the TRRS, which feeds into the receiver on my Colllddd mic. Okay, just cruising. I'm keeping it around 30 to 35 right now. I'm just chilling, chill speed. And I just passed my actual, the way I'm supposed to go, because I'm going to hit the bathroom here. And I know there's a bathroom here conveniently.
Something I would mention is, yeah, the wind and stuff, especially crossing the bridge, you definitely need to use a balaclava, as it's called, to cover your head with a helmet, because you're just going to get blasted by the wind.
Carry on to final destination. I'm going to hit the cafe, chill for a while. Still got plenty of battery, actually. I'm fortunate that I'm not in freakish range anxiety mode right now. Important thing is to have the tires up. You want to have your pressure up. Like mine are at 37 PSI right now, both of them. I think it says, the manual says like 35 to 38. So yeah, if you weigh more, naturally helps to have the pressure up a bit. because low pressure, of course, is going to kill your range. All right, cross. And we're almost there. I mean, what an easy, chill ride. What a chill ride. Like I said, if the weather was good, this would be amazing. We're going to be hitting the Starbucks on the left up here somewhere. It's not far at all, and literally that's it. We are already there. All right, bam. Okay, made it. It's the freezingness. I'm going to do a quick range check to show you. I'm at 72% right now. You can see that. I am at 49 kilometers left. Well, of course, I'm not going to get that actual range. That's an estimate, of course. But you can see we made it to the final destination, Starbucks there. That's it. I'm going to chill for a while. Right, and it's finally time to head back. And it's about, whatever, 3:30 after cafe. And I'm about 72% battery, like I said before. Unfortunately, it's raining a bit. Not great weather conditions at all. So I'm just going to try to get back. Let's get out of here. Weather is bad. I never recommend riding in the rain. It's just nasty on your nice electric scooter, especially on this model of mine. You know, now I'm stuck in it. Hopefully the rain lets up as I get back to Seattle side, as it's supposed to. All right, and the range test part 2. This is it. Heading back, round trip. Woo, windy. I'm feeling pretty damn good on battery as far as I can tell. I'm still like 70-ish probably. And we're hitting the bridge. Okay, up the hill. Not very steep here. Just a little bit up. I've had some audio issues earlier. Hopefully no more of that. It is cold. Yeah, with that water, it got much colder. Okay, I'm down to 50, and it's raining, and it's cold. It's gotta be like 10 Celsius or under with the wind chill. So yeah, the battery and everything is getting more stressed. Of course, that's just how it is. It's a real world range test. Out on the road, finally. All right, this part's downhill actually. Over this bridge. Bye. If you're watching this, please like and subscribe. This is some brutal weather to be riding in. Appreciate the support for the channel. Where's my back? So I'm at 40%. I'm back to Pine and 12th. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, we're back next to the little road next to the park. Doing quite well on battery. I mean, I would even honestly try to roll all the way home if the weather wasn't crap. But as it is, no. All right, little burst of speed at the end. I'm almost back to the station. Yeah, that's awesome. I am. I just passed it. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And that's it for the rolling portion. Let's do a check-in. See where we're at battery-wise. 37%. That's better than I ended it last time, that's for sure. I'll still have 24 kilometers to go. I made it back to Capitol Station and I've got 37% battery. Not bad, considering the rain and the weather and stuff was crazy. So we finished the ride and that was a wrap. Unfortunately, part of the audio got wrecked. We got back to Capitol Hill Station with 37% battery, which means we ate up 63% of the battery just doing that round trip, and that was only about 20 kilometers. That's pretty bad. So naturally, I would have never gotten 70 kilometers. I maybe would have gotten, I would say 30 kilometers. 18.6 miles is pretty bad. Probably half. That's looking at almost half range, I would say, is what I would get. Of course, like I said, I'm heavier. I was today with my backpack on, all the equipment, 100 kilograms, 220 pounds, which is way over, I would say, probably an average rider. Probably. So anyways, that's it. I hope you found this helpful. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And look to see you guys in the next video.